Alright, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Las Vegas. Um, so this is a little different. We've got the 2004 award ceremony happening tomorrow night, but today we've got the drivers and other drivers and teams. They've got their show cars out here and they're running laps and going to be showcasing the 2004 season and the important races and race winners and just celebrating the 2004 season and everything that happened. Um, we'll kind of go through here. We got actually three different Ryan Newman paint schemes out here, as you will see. There's Jeff Burton there. Remember, he won the Bristol Night Race. Casey Mears is out here. He won the Southern 500. There's Jimmy Johnson. He won the Brickyard 400. And this car won the Coca-Cola 600, driven by Ryan Newman. And there is your Daytona 500 winner. Oh yeah, and then what else? So yeah, Jeff Burton, uh, him, Mark Martin, and Matt Kenseth actually ended up winning the most races in 2004 with 4 wins. Jeff Gordon, he picked up 18 top 10s. Jimmy Johnson had 7 different poles, and he was also the lap leader with 366. What other? Brian Vickers ended up winning the Rookie of the Year, and of course the championship. Crazy special year for Brian Vickers, for Hendrick Motorsports and Chevrolet. But yeah, that was pretty much that. Remember, there was a couple important races. Probably my favorite race this season was probably Spring Talladega. That was pretty wild. The three wide finish, everything that happened in that race. But so then we are. So this was the show cars on pit road. We got the trucks in the top left, the Busch cars are in the top right, and then obviously the Cup cars are at the bottom. Ted Musgraves ended up winning the Truck Series championship. Dodge goes back to back. Ultra Motorsports is the team champion. Steadman Marlin in the 2 truck ended up winning the Rookie of the Year. John Wood ended up leading the most laps, 120 laps. Marlin ended up getting 4 poles. Ted Musgrave had 13 top 10s. And John Wood had 4 wins on the year. And then go to the Busch Series. Carl Edwards ended up winning the championship for Roush, and Ford ended up winning Rookie of the Year as well. And then Casey Kane ended up leading the most laps at 179. Carl Edwards won the most poles. Carl Edwards and Mike Bliss had 17 top 10s, and the most wins goes to Mike Bliss and Casey Kane. And if you compare the top 3 series, Matt Kenseth ended up winning 5 wins. Roush, across all 3 top series, had 24 wins. And Chevrolet picked up 34 wins across all 3 series. Um, yeah, this year was pretty special, pretty cool. Bunch of different stuff going on. Obviously, Matt Kenseth um, led the points there for a while, and then Jeff Gordon kind of came back. Jimmy Johnson kind of mounted a charge a little bit, but Vickers was just consistent enough to where he was able to stay in touch. There's Jeff Burton right there. But yeah, this will be the last video talking about 2004 and whatnot. There's Casey Mears, your Southern 500 winner for Chip Ganassi. Remember Sterling Marlin nearly won that race, but had to pit the closing laps. But yeah, this should be you know, it was a good season. But now as we go into 2005 is going to be kind of the boiling point, I feel like. And then once 2006 comes by, it's going to be a massive change. But I'm excited for 2005. I'm excited for like 2006, and then, you know, NASCAR is now developing the car of tomorrow. Not sure exactly what year that'll come around, but then we'll run a few years of that, and hopefully that'll stick around. But yeah, kind of ignore the times. Doesn't really matter. You guys are just making laps. But next race up is the New Year Bowl down in, um, sorry, the New Year Derby down in Five Flags for the late model series, and then the preseason Thunder testing. We'll do a couple days down in Daytona, and then we'll take a week off, and then we'll do a couple weeks or a couple days in Charlotte at Lowe's Motor Speedway, and then we'll get the Budweiser shootout going. But we can find them. Congratulations once again to Brian Vickers and Hendrick Motorsports on their championship. But we'll see you guys down in Daytona.